Hey, what up, guys? I am Braxton the B-Dog Davis. This is another episode of NWA River Cats. Now, we're going to do our first how-to video. Today, we're going to do a how to use a cast net. All right, this cast net is what I use to catch all of our bait. Whenever we go catfishing, we need shad, catch a lot of creek chubs with it, which is what we're going to do today. You can catch just about anything with it. Now, I like to use it in very shallow or a little bit deeper circumstances. What I mean by that is very shallow, like at a creek, like what we're going to do today. Also a little bit deeper, like 20-30 foot of water. All right, you don't want to try to use it in about 10 foot of water to catch shad, because you're going to hit the water. It's going to scare them all away before you can go on top of them. But if they're in 20 foot of water or so, you're going to hit the water. They're not going to hear that splash, and it can go right on top of them and you can catch them. Okay, but hardly anybody actually knows how to use a cast net properly. I see a lot of guys trying to use it. They're not really catching a whole bunch of fish. They get frustrated and they're like, man, I just wasted 30, 40, 50 bucks on a net. So this right here is going to show you how to use it. First off, you get them out of the box. They're all rolled up. You got to unroll them. Okay, I roll mine up every time I get done using it, and so I got to unroll it every single time whenever I go to use it. Easy as that. Now, as you can see, this one right here is about a 5-footer. Okay. If you go to something that's like a 12-footer, 15-footer, and things like that, obviously for offshore fishing, you're going to use it a little differently. Okay, but for things like catching bait in creeks, catching bait in rivers, catching bait in lakes, you need a 5-6 footer. All right, that's what you need. It's the easiest thing. You want to start with a smaller one when you first start off. You can get them 3 foot. Heck, I think you can even give them 2 foot. But I would start with maybe a 3 or a 4 footer, and learn how to throw it before you actually take it out and try to throw it, because you can get hung up a lot. You can cause a lot of net balls and stuff like that, and that's not a good time. So anyways, you're first going to start off by putting your offset hand, not the hand you want to throw off, your offset hand in your loop. You're then going to pull up just little loops. I try to go out about every 2 foot. Pull up little loops, pull up little loops, pull up little loops. I go then, I grab my collar. Okay. My collar is the top of my net here. Make sure it's all straightened out. I like to bang it a couple times to make sure it's good. I then take my throwing hand and go down about a third onto my net here, pick it up. I then take my left hand that's got my loop in it, pick up a section of my net, put it in the fingers here of my throwing hand. You're going to go down all the way down to the bottom of your net, grab the portion that's closest to you, pick it up, put it in your throwing hand again. You're going to do this about 3 times. On the 4th time, I'm going to pick it up. Now I'm going to hold it just like this. Now the key to throwing the throw net is your throwing hand that has the weights in it is going to open up your net. Okay? Not this that you would think that can kind of throw it and open it up. No. It's your hand that's got all the weight in that's going to open it up. Alright, now let me step back here just real quick. I'm going to throw it out just right here in the grass. You're going to see kind of how it works. Alright, I always want to stagger my feet, make sure I got the weight of my net swinging. So you're going to take it, you're going to throw it with your throwing hand on top, like that, and your other hand, your left hand, or your less dominant, your non-throwing hand, is going to stay on bottom. Okay, so here we go. We're going to toss it real quick. Just like that. Get that? Come out. So let's take what we just learned. Let's go down here to the creek. Let's catch some stuff. So we're down here at the creek now. What we're going to do is, this is pretty shallow water. This is one of the times I like to use it. Now, be mindful wherever you cast it, you're not throwing it in giant piles of rocks or trees. Okay, it's a net. It's going to get caught up. Oh, just like that. Prime example. So, right now we're going to throw into a bunch of gravel, basically, is what this is. Maybe we'll catch some creek chubs. We have seen some starting to jump a little bit. It's getting a little bit later part of the day, so a little bit easier to find. Let's go ahead and let's throw this thing out, see if we can catch anything. So I'm going to take my hand, go down about a third, pick up the bottom, pick up the bottom.
I'm dead.
Pick up the bottom, On the fourth one. Oh. On the fourth one, grab it. Stagger my feet just a little bit. Throw it. Opened up pretty good.
It's good.
Let's go ahead and bring it in. So, didn't catch anything that time, but how it opened up, that's what you want to see. You want to see it opened up as much as possible. Alright? Oh, boy, fast.
He getting away. He getting away. No, he getting away.
Woo!
Live action right there.
That's a baby turtle.
Oh, that's a big turtle.
Look, that's a daddy turtle. That's daddy turtle.
It's a daddy turtle. It's a big one.
Oh, look at it.
Oh, look at his
Wow.
claws.
That's you.
Dang. Ooh, that hurt.
Good job.
Alright. Other spot was kind of a buzz for catching stuff. I want to show you guys this does catch stuff, so we're going to try it here. This is just a little pond over by where we live. It's pretty mossy, but there's a lot of perch and a lot of bass in it, so I'm pretty sure we can probably catch something. Alright. We're going to take our third here, grab the bottom, put it in our hand, put it down. Oh. You know what? I really like that it did that right there, because that shows you need to be attentive to what's going on with it. So, we have us a little bit of a tangle. Let's go ahead, let's pull our net up. There you go, I think we got it out. Let's try that again. Alright, so a lot of what you're looking for while you're throwing net is visual too, especially whenever you're in these shallower areas. I know right off dams you can see a whole lot of shad a lot of times. Right off the bank here we can see a lot of fish a lot of times. I can actually see about 3 or 4 of them just right down here, right outside this moss here, so we're going to throw out and see if we can catch them. Alright? Our net grabbed a hold of some moss, so not really happy about that, but boy, look at this.
Yeah.
There we go. Look at all these nice bluegill.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. You got it, yes.
Somebody's happy.
Look at this.
I know, we got a bunch of them. So, we're gonna grab our net. Yeah, we got a bunch of moss in it. That's okay though, because guess what? We just got a whole bunch of bluegill. These are all some nice bluegill right here. Okay, cut these up, make a bunch of cut bait out of them. If you've seen my seen our jug line video, that right there's, I guess it's another bluegill. Looks like it. If you've seen our jug line video, you'll see that a lot of times bluegill works really good for cut bait. Well, that's a big one right there. Another good one. So that just goes to show you guys that, hey, you can catch a lot of fish with a throw net. I mean, just right off the bank right here. Nice bluegill, not just shad, nice bluegill too. So be sure to smash that like button, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you guys have any more how-to ideas. I'll be sure to do them. Hey babe, has this been some real good fishing?
It's been some real good fishing.
Been some real good fishing. All right guys, see you next time. Thank you.